Practice makes perfect.
Good morning, Emma. How do you usually start your day?
Good morning, Smith. I usually start my day with a cup of coffee and some light stretching.
Do you have a morning routine that you follow every day?
Yes, I do. I like to wake up early, go for a quick jog, and then have a healthy breakfast.
What time do you typically wake up?
I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m.
Please like and subscribe our channel. It will help us to grow.
That's early. What's the first thing you do after waking up?
The first thing I do is check my phone for any important messages or updates.
Where do you live, Emma?
I live in New York City.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
It takes me about 30 minutes to get ready, including showering and getting dressed.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I often have yogurt with fruits and a cup of green tea.
Do you have any morning rituals that you enjoy?
Yes, I like to listen to my favorite podcast while getting ready. It helps me stay informed and entertained.
How do you commute to work?
I usually take the subway to work.
What's your job, Emma?
I work as a graphic designer in a creative agency.
What time is your lunch break?
My lunch break is around 12:30 p.m.
What's your favorite lunch to bring from home?
I often bring a homemade salad or a sandwich.
How do you spend your evenings after work?
I like to unwind by reading a book or going for a walk in the park.
Do you have any evening rituals?
I enjoy cooking dinner and watching a TV show or movie with my family.
What time do you usually go to bed?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 p.m. to get a good night's sleep.
Any bedtime habits you follow?
Before bed, I like to do some light stretching and listen to calming music to relax.
How many hours of sleep do you aim for?
I aim for around 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
I'm planning to visit a museum with friends on Saturday and have a relaxing Sunday at home.
Any hobbies or activities you enjoy during the weekend?
I enjoy painting and often spend my weekends working on art projects.
How do you stay organized with your daily tasks?
I use a planner and make to-do lists to prioritize my tasks and stay on track.
Are there any changes you're planning to make to your daily routine?
I'm considering adding a morning meditation session to my routine for a bit of mindfulness.
Do you have a favorite day of the week?
I like Fridays because it's the start of the weekend, and I can relax and do things I enjoy.
What's the most challenging part of your daily routine?
The most challenging part is probably balancing work and personal time, but I try to set boundaries to manage it.
How do you handle stress during the day?
I take short breaks, practice deep breathing, and sometimes go for a walk to clear my mind.
Any advice for someone looking to establish a consistent daily routine?
Start small, be flexible, and find a routine that works for you. It's all about balance and what makes you feel good.
How do you handle mornings when you feel rushed?
When I'm in a rush, I prioritize the essentials like getting dressed and having a quick breakfast, and then I catch up on other things later.
Is there a specific morning habit that you believe contributes to a productive day?
Yes, setting goals for the day during breakfast helps me stay focused and productive.
Do you have a favorite spot in your city that you visit regularly?
I love going to Central Park on weekends. It's a peaceful escape from the city hustle.
How do you unwind after a particularly stressful day at work?
I unwind by taking a hot bath and spending some quiet time with a good book.
Any guilty pleasures in your daily routine?
I occasionally indulge in some chocolate after dinner. It's my guilty pleasure.
How do you stay motivated to stick to your routine?
Setting small, achievable goals and celebrating the little victories keeps me motivated.
Do you have a favorite meal that you look forward to during the week?
I always look forward to homemade pizza night on Fridays with my family.
How do you ensure you get enough physical activity in your daily routine?
I make it a point to walk or bike to nearby places whenever possible and incorporate short workouts into my day.
Are there any cultural or personal traditions you include in your daily routine?
I like to start my day with a moment of gratitude, reflecting on positive aspects of life.
What's your go-to beverage during the day?
I drink a lot of water throughout the day, but I also enjoy herbal teas in the afternoon.
How do you handle disruptions to your routine, like unexpected meetings or events?
I try to stay adaptable and adjust my schedule when needed, prioritizing tasks that are most important.
Any favorite apps or tools you use to stay organized?
I use a to-do list app and a calendar app to stay organized and manage my tasks.
What's your favorite way to spend a lazy Sunday?
I love spending a lazy Sunday watching movies or TV shows and enjoying a leisurely brunch.
How has your daily routine evolved over the years?
It has become more structured as I've learned what works best for me and helps me stay balanced.
Do you have any bedtime rituals that help you relax and sleep better?
I like to read a few pages of a book and practice deep breathing before going to bed.
How do you handle early morning meetings or appointments?
I make sure to prepare everything the night before and set multiple alarms to ensure I wake up on time.
Is there a particular aspect of your daily routine that brings you joy?
I find joy in my morning coffee ritual and the few moments of quiet before the day begins.
Do you have a favorite type of exercise that you incorporate into your routine?
I enjoy practicing yoga. It helps me stay both physically and mentally fit.
How do you manage your time during the workday to stay productive?
I use time blocking techniques to allocate specific time for different tasks, helping me stay focused and efficient.
Are there any habits you've consciously developed to improve your daily routine?
I've started practicing mindfulness, which has had a positive impact on my overall well-being.
What's your favorite memory associated with your daily routine?
One of my favorite memories is cooking a special meal with my family on Sundays.
How do you balance work responsibilities and personal time in your daily schedule?
I set clear boundaries and make sure to dedicate specific time for both work and personal activities.
Do you have a favorite quote or mantra that inspires you in your daily life?
Progress, not perfection, is a mantra that keeps me motivated and encourages me to focus on improvement.
How do you handle days when you feel less motivated?
I give myself some grace on those days, focus on the essentials, and remind myself that tomorrow is a new day.
Any technology-free time in your daily routine?
I try to have at least 30 minutes of technology-free time before bed to unwind and relax.
How do you celebrate achievements or milestones in your daily life?
I treat myself to something special, whether it's a favorite dessert or a small indulgence.
How do you stay connected with friends and family during the week?
I make time for regular phone calls and occasional video chats to stay connected with loved ones.
Are there specific books or podcasts you enjoy during your commute?
I enjoy listening to motivational podcasts and audiobooks to make the most of my commute time.
What's your favorite way to relax on a Friday evening after a busy week?
I like to unwind with a good movie and maybe order some takeout to kick off the weekend.
How do you plan your meals for the week?
I usually plan my meals on Sundays and do a grocery shopping trip to ensure I have everything I need.
How do you handle days when unexpected events disrupt your routine?
I try to stay flexible and adjust my schedule as needed. It's all about adapting to the unpredictability of life.
Are there specific podcasts or YouTube channels you find informative or entertaining during your downtime?
I enjoy listening to TED Talks and educational podcasts. They provide a great balance of learning and entertainment.
What's your favorite outdoor activity that you include in your routine?
I love going for hikes on the weekends. It's a great way to connect with nature and get some exercise.
How do you manage to stay positive and motivated throughout the week?
I surround myself with positive influences, practice gratitude, and focus on the things I can control.
Do you have any specific rituals for winding down before bed?
I dim the lights, listen to calming music, and do a quick meditation to relax my mind before bedtime.
Are there any specific cultural practices or traditions that influence your daily routine?
I incorporate a brief moment of reflection in my routine, inspired by mindfulness practices from various cultures.
How do you prioritize self-care in your daily life?
I make self-care a non-negotiable part of my routine, whether it's skincare, reading, or simply taking a break.
How do you handle work-related stress during the day?
I take short breaks, practice deep breathing, and sometimes step outside for fresh air to manage stress.
What's your favorite aspect of your morning routine?
I love the quiet moments of solitude before the day gets busy. It sets a positive tone for the rest of the day.
Any specific goals you've set for yourself within your daily routine?
I aim to incorporate more mindfulness practices and find moments of joy in simple daily activities.
How do you maintain a healthy work-life balance?
I set clear boundaries, prioritize self-care, and make time for activities outside of work to maintain balance.
What's your favorite way to recharge over the weekend?
Spending quality time with loved ones and engaging in activities that bring me joy help me recharge.
How has your daily routine changed during different seasons or times of the year?
I adjust my routine based on the seasons, incorporating different activities like outdoor workouts in the summer and cozy indoor activities in the winter.
Are there any specific scents or aromas you incorporate into your daily routine?
I use essential oils like lavender or eucalyptus to create a calming atmosphere during my relaxation time.
How do you manage screen time, especially before bedtime?
I set a screen curfew and switch to non-screen activities like reading to help signal to my brain that it's time to wind down.
How do you handle days when you feel a lack of motivation?
I try to identify the source of the lack of motivation, take a short break, and then return to my tasks with a fresh perspective.
Do you have a favorite form of relaxation or stress relief?
I find practicing mindfulness meditation to be incredibly effective for relaxation and stress relief.
How do you manage your energy levels throughout the day?
I take short breaks, stay hydrated, and eat nutritious snacks to maintain my energy levels.
Are there any specific hobbies or activities you enjoy that are not part of your daily routine?
I love photography and often spend weekends capturing moments in the city.
How do you plan and structure your weekends compared to weekdays?
Weekends are more flexible. I plan leisure activities, catch up on hobbies, and spend time with friends and family.
What's your favorite type of music to listen to during your daily activities?
I enjoy a variety of music, but I often listen to instrumental or ambient music while working or relaxing.
Do you have a favorite quote or piece of advice that guides your daily life?
Embrace the journey, not just the destination, is a quote that resonates with me and influences my perspective on life.
How do you ensure you get enough mental stimulation in your routine?
I engage in activities that challenge my mind, such as solving puzzles or learning something new.
How do you handle days when you have a lot on your plate?
I prioritize tasks, break them into smaller steps, and tackle them one at a time to avoid feeling overwhelmed.
Are there specific goals or aspirations you're currently working toward in your daily life?
I'm working on developing a consistent exercise routine and exploring new creative projects.
How do you ensure you get enough outdoor time during the week?
I incorporate short walks or outdoor breaks into my day, especially during lunchtime.
How has the pandemic influenced your daily routine?
The pandemic has led me to appreciate the importance of self-care and finding joy in simple daily activities.
What's your favorite part of your evening routine?
I enjoy winding down with a cup of herbal tea and reflecting on the positive aspects of the day.
How do you maintain a healthy diet within your daily routine?
I plan my meals, focus on a balance of nutrients, and allow myself occasional treats to enjoy in moderation.
How do you stay connected with your personal goals within your routine?
I regularly revisit my goals, adjust them as needed, and celebrate small victories along the way.
Do you have a favorite piece of clothing or accessory that you often wear as part of your daily routine?
I have a comfortable sweater that I love wearing. It's become a cozy part of my daily attire.
How do you handle interruptions or distractions during your workday?
I try to stay focused using techniques like the Pomodoro method and create a dedicated workspace to minimize distractions.
How do you choose your outfits for the day?
I plan my outfits the night before based on the day's activities and the weather forecast.
What's your favorite type of exercise that you include in your routine?
I enjoy a combination of yoga and strength training for a well-rounded approach to fitness.
How do you unwind during your lunch break?
I like to take a short walk or find a quiet spot to relax and recharge for the afternoon.
How do you stay mindful of your environmental impact in your daily choices?
I make eco-friendly choices like using reusable items, reducing waste, and being mindful of energy consumption.
How do you balance socializing with maintaining personal time in your routine?
I schedule social activities but also make sure to have dedicated alone time to recharge.
What's your favorite memory associated with your daily routine?
One of my favorite memories is cooking a special meal with my family on Sundays.
How do you incorporate learning into your daily routine?
I set aside time for reading, online courses, or educational podcasts to keep learning a part of my routine.
Do you have any evening rituals that help you transition from work to personal time?
I have a specific shutdown routine where I review my tasks, make a to-do list for the next day, and mentally transition away from work.
How do you handle days when you feel overwhelmed by responsibilities?
I prioritize tasks, break them down, and seek support if needed. Taking things one step at a time helps manage overwhelm.
How do you ensure you get enough creative outlets within your routine?
I set aside time for creative projects like drawing, painting, or writing to nurture my creativity.
How do you incorporate gratitude into your daily life?
I keep a gratitude journal and make it a habit to reflect on things I'm thankful for each day.
What role does music play in your daily routine?
Music is a significant part of my routine. I use it to energize my mornings, focus during work, and unwind in the evenings.
Any advice for someone trying to establish a more structured daily routine?
Start with small, achievable changes, be consistent, and adjust as needed. Experiment to find what works best for you and brings balance to your life.